What's up, YouTube? This is Mr. MPQ, your source in the Southwest for all things Marvel Puzzle Quest, coming to you live from Phoenix, Arizona on this Monday, January 16th, 2017. And today is Martin Luther King Day, so some of you may have had the day off, in which case, congratulations. I just realized I can see my breath. I don't know if you see this in the video. That's how cold it is out here, and here I am doing this video like a crazy person. So anyways, Martin Luther King Day, and I did not have the day off. I had a very long day, so that's why this video got posted late. My apologies. But if you're new to the channel, I would just want to take a moment to say welcome. Thanks for clicking that link. If you're a regular, welcome back. As always, every like, share, and subscribe always helps me out and helps me reach other questers just like yourself, looking for some YouTube help and guidance and some fun videos to kill some time with. So in honor of Martin Luther King Day, what I'd like to do is actually do a big enchilada with some African American heroes, and I have a 4-star team that is ready to go for that fight. And I scrolled through my roster. I had to add some levels, but here's what we're gonna use. So the reward for Big Enchilada today is 3-star hood, and enemies range from 101 to 125. And the team that I've picked is Miles Morales, War Machine, and Luke Cage. All 4 stars. Covers the entire color spectrum. They're all level 160 now. I used some ISO to get them beefed up a little bit. So with Luke Cage, you do get red, black, and yellow. Adding in also green and blue from War Machine, along with red. And Miles Morales is red, yellow, and purple. So that purple color is the last of the 6 abilities, or colors, I should say, needed to complete the spectrum. And there are some offensive and defensive abilities paired together here. They all work very nicely together, and I think it's actually going to make a pretty good team. I've never used this team before, but I'm pretty excited to try it out. So I will take a quick look at my characters here. 160 Miles Morales Spider-Man. He is a 5-3-1 build. Okay, so his I would love to get more red covers for him for his Venom Blast, but purple being level 5 does deal a ton of damage, so I do like that one. War Machine's a 5-5-1 build. I just haven't gotten any other green covers for him. Let's see. So as a quick refresher here, Area Assault creates a 4-turn countdown tile dealing damage, and new tiles have a 1 in 3 chance of becoming strength 174 attack tiles on War Machine's turn. Backed out of that accident. Heat signature detection ignores or removes all enemy invisibility and protect tiles and deals a bunch of damage. And then Gatling Gun deals a little bit of damage with 2-turn countdown tiles and destroys 2 random basic tiles around them, dealing damage but not generating AP. Luke Cage is a 3-5-1 build. So his abilities are fortifying special tiles and then dealing damage based on how many fortified special tiles there are. Also creating strength 273 protect tiles, and if in front, removes a random enemy special tile. And then his red ability basically deals damage or extra damage if there are no enemy special tiles on the board. So those are all going to work really nicely together. Miles, of course, I kind of talked about his powers, but I didn't go into detail. Hide and Seek is one that turns him invisible, and then when he's already turned invisible, you use 6 more purple AP, becomes surprised, deals a ton of damage. Power and Responsibility, whenever a web tile is matched, is a passive ability, gains 1 purple AP, which feeds into that Hide and Seek. Also converts 3 basic tiles into web tiles. Venom Blast is stun the target for 1 turn. At level 2, starts adding damage, and then even more so at level 5. So, all in all, I think it's a pretty good team, and let's see how this goes. So, random team ups looks like we get a chemical reaction, sonic boom, and electric arrow. We may or may not need them. And here we go. So we're starting off wave 1 with 2 of these Teatsu and then a muscle, and pretty low level, about 105. Any color that I start matching with is going to be beneficial. So let's go ahead and get started here with some reds, put yellows, get those black tiles out of the way there, convert the blues, and then we get, you know what, I could take 4, but black is passive, so I'm going to go for the match 3 and leave that defense tile there. Alright. Get rid of that countdown tile. So lots and lots of projectiles, which is nice. And let's see, Venom Blast for 6 AP, stuns for 1 turn. Luke Cage is 13, more than double the cost for a little bit of damage. I'm gonna leave those alone for the moment. Let's do this. So, each of these threaten tiles does 409 damage, but each projectile does 273 in protection. And really limits how much damage I'm actually taking from all of these tiles. So we'll set that up. And then this is why I love 4-star Luke Cage, simply for that defensive tile ability every time the enemy uses a power. That is pretty awesome. Not ready to use that yet. Yeah, sure, why not? So we're going to go ahead and activate Aerial Assault and hope that we get some new tiles being generated. Coming in. Of course, they're the tiles that get matched away right away. Oops. And hardly taking any damage from these special tiles whatsoever. Okay. And then what I can do is actually use this, because we already have 1 fortified tile on the board, so that deals an extra set of damage there. And we get rid of threaten here. Okay. Bada bing, bada boom. He goes down. Alright. Use this match 4 to get rid of the purple strike tile at the bottom of the board here. It's only going to cost us 1 of these protect tiles, but there are plenty more to be had. Alright. And how many purple do I have? 7. Not enough. Alright, so Moving on to round number 2. So we got Iron Fist, which is one of Luke Cage's buddies, and then a couple Ultron drones. And I definitely want to get rid of Iron Fist first. He is the most lethal if he starts getting purples, which we want to avoid. And so we do this. Alright, and we do this. Boom. Alright. Do this. Alright. I'm going to make a sacrifice for this match 5 because the Ultron drones will match tiles as well. We don't want them to take those away, so I'll go ahead and do it for myself. Okay. Still doing alright on health because we have so many defense tiles active at the moment. Go ahead and match yellow 4 match here. Okay. That's alright. Getting rid of those tiles for me. And I'm going to take here the double match and then let them clear out their own tiles. Take some more blue here. And it's probably time to do one of these again, because all those red tiles are in hard to match spots. So we'll set this up here, let them match away more strike tiles on their own. Collect more blues. Alright. I'm going to go for purple here because that surprise ability is going to come in handy. Alright. We have a good opportunity here to do this. Take him out, get a fresh start on the next round. And we want to put Doc Ock up front so that he takes this damage from Gatling gun, or from aerial assault, I should say. Let's see. Deals 1568. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and use blue because we have 30 AP. We can't collect any more. And then we're going to get rid of this. Alright. So that yellow strike tile is increased, but then got taken away by Luke Cage being in front. Thanks a lot for that awesome ability. And then we're just going to go ahead and take him out there. And because he used both those abilities, actually drained quite a bit of AP from the enemy team. So it wasn't the worst case scenario, and with all the defense tiles, actually was barely touched at all in damage. It's a pretty good deal. Works out for me just fine. Okay. I don't have any stun abilities. What I do have is a very particular set of skills. Go ahead and take these countdown tiles out here. That's okay too, because then we do this, and those tiles go bye-bye. Everybody takes 1 damage on the team, and then we get another protect tile. Oh, what a horrible day. Get rid of those. She's going to take out a countdown tile that was hard to match, so that's fine too. La-ti-da. Alright, so we're going to do another round of this. And then we're going to do another one of these. And then we're going to do one of these. We're going to do this. Okay. Get some more yellow there. Alright. Finally getting some good drop down tiles. Gonna go for another fortification. Looks good to me. Ooh, and there's the other 3-star loot cage on the other team. So let's go ahead for... Oh, I already have one on the board, so you can't do more than one. Let's see, how's their AP look? Oh, he's got enough to do Righteous Uppercut. I believe it's a 13 cost yellow AP. Yep, and he's got 14. So I'm actually going to use Venom Blast to stun him. I know it's only for one turn. Go ahead with Hide and Seek. And now Surprise does 55-38 damage plus an additional 719 for each web tile on the board. Removes any hide and seek tiles, blah 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 blah. So basically, we're going to one-shot Luke Cage here. So I didn't even have to stun him in the first place, but what else was I going to do with that AP? So not too upset about it. And then we have 22, which is exactly enough to use this twice, and deal 59.96, which is greater than both these guys' AP and HP, and for the win, right on the money. No more, no less. That is it. So that is completing Wave 4 of 4, Big Enchilada, using all 4-star characters at level 160, War Machine, Luke Cage, and Miles Morales. And just because for you guys on this video here, since we didn't have an opportunity to do a legendary draw from being a Crash of the Titans video, I have a couple extra tokens to pull. We'll do one today, and then tomorrow's actually Crash of the Titans day, so we may draw more. Well, I might be able to do one tomorrow and then hopefully get some more command points and pull some Legends packs. So let's go ahead and do 2 legendary pulls. Latest Legends has a 5% drop rate for the last 3 5-stars to come out, which is going to be Thanos, Doctor Strange, and I believe Black Widow still. This looks like Ant-Man. We'll go ahead and double check that. Thanos, Doctor Strange, and Black Widow. That's right. So pull one more here, and it's another 4-star, which is got us Thor, which is actually my first 4-star champion, so I can add this one to her level there. I'm going to save my Classic Legends pack just for a moment, and because we got Thor in this video, we'll go ahead and add her in. So we are looking at extra 2 command points, which hits me just enough to do those next 2 classic pulls tomorrow on Crash of the Titans. So we won't do that today. We're going to save a little bit of action for tomorrow. Wanted to just take a moment to use that special team there. Again, that's the first time I've used that team. I actually think it worked quite well, especially with Luke Cage and War Machine's fortification abilities working well together, and then Miles having that stun ability, and they all do great output for damage. I think Luke Cage probably would do more if I had his red ability a little bit higher, but yellow, even with the extra fortification tiles, did just enough. And then his black ability is just super awesome for removing enemy special tiles and creating all those defense tiles every time the enemy uses an ability as well. So hardly anybody took serious damage after the first couple go-arounds. But all in all, I think it was a very successful Big Enchilada team, and they're only at level 160, so imagine if they were fully powered, it would be a complete walk in the park. Once I get all those covers, I would be more than happy to revisit that team and do it again. I would even use it tomorrow if I needed to. But thank you guys so much for watching on this special edition Martin Luther King Jr. Day video, and hope that you guys stay tuned tomorrow for Crash of the Titans. I'm very excited to see who it is, and hopefully get that legendary recruit token, pull some more legendaries for you guys, and see what we get. You can follow me on Twitter at Mr. MPQ. I'll put a link in the description below as always. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you did enjoy the content of this video. You can also click the little bell button for quick notifications whenever these videos get posted. Usually a couple times a week, definitely for Crash the Titans. Every once in a while for a Big Enchilada or a roster update. And until next time, as always, this has been Mr. MPQ, your source in the Southwest for all things Marvel Puzzle Quest. Keep on questing, and hope you guys have a great week. I'll see you again tomorrow for Crash of the Titans. Have a great night.